I'm Wes from Recommended Playing, and this video will cover all of the 30 tragic endings in Dead Rising 3. While tragic endings don't constitute an achievement themselves, you'll need to pick up all of these horrendously distasteful jokes on your way to finishing all of the PP trials for the Prestige Hound achievement. All you need to do is head to the locations on the map and examine the bodies as if it were picking up any other collectible. You'll get a joke made in poor taste, and then a +1 on your counter, 30 required. We'll break these down by district as usual. A lot of these tragic endings are just available at any time, but a few require specific criteria to unlock. I'll mention these specific ones in a final segment. The first tragic ending in Ingleton is in the Chinese shrine on the south side. This one's right out in the open, but it does require a little trick. You need to grab a nearby car and drive it through the entryway and ram it straight into the pillar. Then you can just get out, climb onto the roof of the car, and then jump onto the pillar to collect the first tragic ending. The second tragic ending requires you to have access to the illegal safe houses. This is the first side quest that you get in Chapter 0. Once you complete it, you'll want to head south back to Rhonda's Rancherama. Then just head around to the back alley and enter the walled-off parking lot. Inside, follow the illegal signage and climb onto the roof. Now enter the door on your right and clear the safe house. Once it's cleared, you can jump out the window and head onto the roof. Head to the tragic end near the corner and collect it. That's 2 of 30. Tragic ending 3 is on the top of Hamburger Fiefdom in Ingleton. This is directly across from Rhonda's Rancherama. There will be a blockade of a police bus. All you need to do is jump onto the police bus's hood and then jump onto the roof of the police bus. Follow this all the way to the end of the bus and then jump to the roof of Hamburger Fiefdom. Head to the corpse and collect tragic ending number 3. You may need to move some items or manipulate the camera for this one. Tragic ending number 4 is inside the Ingleton Taxi Company. This is only available after Nick has progressed through the story to Chapter 3 and done the quest line for the illegals to get to the car lot rooftop. Then you can gain access to the Ingleton Cab Company to get this tragic ending. Simply enter the Ingleton Cab Company and follow the markers. Eventually, you'll destroy 2 generators to open a gate. This takes you to the right of the tragic ending. It's on the truck. Simply climb onto the hood and then jump onto the rooftop and claim your tragic ending. A special note, but if you want to get this tragic ending early, you can do it by entering the first DLC, Broken Eagle, and doing a few tasks before getting access to the cab company. Regardless of how you choose to get this is 4 of 30. Tragic ending number 5 is on the north side of Ingleton in some of the houses. You just need to head to the north street and work your way to the house marked on the map in the lower right hand corner. Then it's just a matter of heading inside through the back door and working your way into the bedroom. The tragic ending is on the bed. Just hop on and collect it. 5 down, 25 to go. Tragic ending 6 is also on the north side of Ingleton. This one's in the crashed helicopter. This one's very easy to get to and basically impossible to miss. Head up the main strip of Ingleton to get to the crash site. Now just head inside and inspect the corpse in the helicopter. It's easy peasy. 6 of 30. Tragic ending number 7 is a little more complex to get your hands on. You'll want to head to Paradise Platinum Screens located here on the map. The tragic ending is actually on the landing above the entrance with no accessibility from ground level. You'll need to head inside the movie theater and then climb the staircases on your right. Once you're at the top, you need to turn to your left and head up the next staircase to find a door to the rooftop. Now you just need to turn to your left and climb onto the ledge. You'll need to jump to the landing with the tragic ending. This may take you a couple of attempts to get this jump. It is pretty finicky. Once you're on the landing, very, very carefully approach the corpse and collect the 7th tragic end. That also happens to be the last one in Ingleton. It's time to move to the next district. On to South Elmuda. When you're coming from Ingleton, the 8th tragic ending is very close by to the highway. Just turn to your left and head into the bus depot. You'll have to abandon your vehicle and jump a barricade to get here. This is a very simple pickup. This is just the mangled corpse directly in front of the bus. Simply collect it and move on. Tragic ending 9 is along this same way. From the bus station, head towards the safe house on the east side of South Elmuda. About halfway there, you'll want to enter a store. Now just head to the back and check the tragic ending that's hanging inside the coolers. That's 1 more down. Tragic ending number 10 is on a rooftop and it's a little awkward to get to. This is basically smack dab in the middle of South Elmuda. Head towards the waypoint here, and you'll have to do a couple of tricky maneuvers to get onto the roof. First off, you want to get the car beside the garbage truck and drive it to the cab. Now get out and use the roof of the car to get onto the garbage truck. Next, jump off the garbage truck to get to the roof of the destroyed train. Follow this and then sprint and jump across the other train car. Now you can follow this train car to the building and jump onto the roof. Collect the 10th tragic ending here. We're 1/3 of the way down. Tragic ending 11 is in the plane hangar. This is in the southwest corner of South Elmuda. Once you get access to the plane hangar in Chapter 3, you can grab this. You'll have to come here multiple times throughout the main story. All you need to do is get into the hangar and head past Rhonda. Then just climb the crates to find 2 corpses inside a box. Now collect Tragic Ending 11 and move on. Tragic Ending 12 is actually very close by. It's just along the south road from the hangar. All you have to do is follow the road and head to the garage door. This is a very simple pickup. Check the corpse under the garage door and move on to the next tragic ending. Number 13 is inside the warehouse in South Elmuda. Just head to the southeast and get inside the warehouse. This tragic ending is decently hidden. Head to the south side of the warehouse and look for a forklift. Just drive this directly into the containers in front of you and jump onto it to get to the upper level. Now just head around the right side and you'll find the tragic ending inside the container. 13 down and 17 more to go. Tragic ending 14 is on the way to the subway station shortcut to Central City. Head to this map location and stay on the left side as you work your way towards the subway. On your left, you'll find a dumpster. Just hop in and check out the corpse for Tragic Ending 14. Fun fact, you can grab this right away in DLC 1 Operation Broken Eagle since you start right beside it. That's all for South Elmuda, on to Central City. Starting off in Central City, Tragic Ending 15 is in the south side of Central on the stage. Just head there in a car and then head to the main stage. The tragic ending is on the bleachers on the right side of the stage. Head there and examine the 3 fans and collect the 15th tragic ending. We're halfway there. Tragic endings 16 and 17 are very close by. Drive up the east side of Central City and past the hospital and the Rancho-Rama. You'll eventually come to a military-style checkpoint on your right. Get into the area and clear out any enemies. You'll need to get onto the roof of the medical services trailer. The way that you do this is to climb onto the back of the military truck and then sprint and jump across to the top of the trailer. Once you're on top, head to the end and pick up the tragic ending. The next tragic ending is just outside this area. Simply exit the military checkpoint and head to the nearby ambulance or bulldozer and get inside. You'll need to back this vehicle up and drive it to the nearby garbage truck just a bit north of the vehicles. Now all you need to do is climb up the ambulance or bulldozer and then jump onto the roof of the garbage truck. Collect the 17th tragic ending now. Tragic ending 18 is on the newsstand in the center strip of Central City, towards the north side. Head to this location on your map and prepare for some awkward jumping. Head to the north side of the newsstand and jump onto the concrete barricade. Use this as a launching point to get to the upper barricade. Now you can jump across the barricade to get to the roof of the newsstand. Now climb up the center strip of the roof to find the tragic ending. That's the last location we can get in Central City, for now. There's 2 more left here, but they require some specific side missions to access. We'll get to it a little later. Tragic Ending 19 isn't actually in Sunset Hills, but it's actually in the boss arena where you fought the biker gang. Head there now. The tragic ending is tucked away and pretty hidden. You'll want to exit your vehicle and head to the east side of the arena. Head to the garage area where the 2 bikers took Rhonda and pass the door. Head to the back of the military truck and then head inside. You'll find the tragic ending here next to several bottles of vodka. 19 down, 11 more to go. Tragic Ending 20 is actually the first in Sunset Hills. This is pretty well hidden as well, and pretty annoying to get to. It's very unclear how to get this one based off of the map location. Head to the office at the map location and head inside. On your left, head up the staircase to the next level. You'll want to head to one of the offices to the left of the door and jump outside to a small hidden alcove. Now work around to the left side and climb up to the next level. Work your way around this area to get back to the roof of the first office building. The tragic ending is dangling close to the ledge. Pick it up and you're 2/3 of the way there. Tragic Ending 21 is in the subway station, so it's actually in the underground. You'll want to head west to the subway station, which is just past the school. Head inside the station and down the stairs. Turn to your right and continue down to the lower level. You'll want to head through the busted subway car and into this main area. The tragic ending is in the O of the LOL formed by zombie corpses. You can just grab this one and quickly get out of here. This is also an easy pickup as a commander from the Broken Eagle DLC, as you're forced through this area immediately after starting. Tragic Ending 22 is up next. Getting close, and speaking of close, the tragic ending is nearby. You'll want to head to the Los Perdidos Utilities Company. Head out of the subway station and back to Sunset Hills. Now head to your right and then immediately to your left to get to the utilities building. Then up the street and take a quick left to get inside. You'll want to head down the stairs immediately to get into a sewer area. This path is linear, so just mow through all the zombies you see until you find a blue door. The tragic ending is the zombie in this room with a bucket on its head. Take off the bucket and claim your tragic ending. Tragic Ending 23 is also in the Los Perdidos Utility Company. All you need to do is double back out of the sewers into the office. Once you're back topside, you'll want to find the tragic ending in here. This is right beside the front desk and next to 2 blue barrels. Impossible to miss if you have your eyes open. Claim the tragic end and move on to the next one. Number 24 is close to the utility company. Just head out and to your left onto the next street. This one is a little bit more complicated as it's not actually on the ground. The tragic ending is suspended on a steel beam up above. You'll want to head around to the north side of Sunset Hills here. You should head up the hill and jump the wall and then head to your left. Jump onto the box truck and then climb onto the roof. From here, get onto the roof of the building. Then you can jump to the next roof. This is a deceptively tricky jump, so line yourself up carefully and then jump down to the steel beam. The tragic ending is right smack dab in the center, so pick it up and move on to number 25. Tragic Ending 25 is fairly close by. It's on the back patio of a house on the northwestern side of Sunset Hills. Jump off the pillar and work your way there now. You'll come to this house during a side mission, will or away, so feel free to delay this until then. Once you're at the house, jump up the planter on the right side and follow it all the way to the back. Drop down to the patio, and you'll find a charred corpse next to the barbecue for your next tragic ending. Collect this and move on. Tragic Ending 26 is at the mansion at the very top of Sunset Hills. You'll want to work your way there now. Once you're inside, you just need to head to your right and then enter the bathroom on your left. You can grab the tragic ending from the corpse in the bathtub. Don't judge, alright? It's a zombie apocalypse. Collect it and move on. Tragic Ending 27 is on the roof of the toy store. It looks deceptive on the map, but you're going to need to get onto the roof. You should head to the north side of Sunset Hills and find a barricade. There will likely be a number of bikers here. Grab the road roller from the area and drive it to your left to make a ladder to the roof. Climb up the road roller and then onto the roof. You'll need to cross this roof to jump to the roof of the toy store. From here, head to the giant Slappy statue to find the 27th tragic ending, and that's the last one in Sunset Hills for now. The final 3 tragic endings require specific requirements and completing side missions as well as psychopath battles or main story progression. Tragic Ending 28 is found in the Collector's House in Sunset Hills. This is required progress for the main story, but will be locked until then. You can access this area early as Angel, so that's an option if you care about that. As Nick, just head to the Collector's House when you're tasked with getting the airplane parts. Pass through the doors until you can get to a second level. This area is barricaded, so you need to pass through a bedroom before finding a bathroom. Inside the bathtub is Tragic Ending number 28. Tragic Ending 29 is a few requirements as Nick. First of all, you'll need to do Kenny's side quest, Time for a Hero in Chapter 3. You'll just need to kill some zombies barehanded and make a combo weapon in front of Kenny. Then you'll need to progress all the way to Chapter 7. You'll get a psychopath battle here in the scoop, Single White Male. You'll need to defeat Kenny cosplaying as Nick and calling himself Kick to gain access to the yacht and collect the 29th tragic ending. Of course, Angel has access to this section of the map early as it's the first task in her DLC, Fallen Angel. You can just start Angel's DLC and immediately head down to the yacht in Central City. Then you can just loop around the linear path to find the tragic end at the end of the curve. You'll need to deal with a few firefighter zombies, but just collect it and move on. One more left, the final tragic ending. This is also in Central City. It's under the police station. You'll need to complete the main story missions until about halfway through Chapter 4, then you'll get access to the side mission Underarmed. This call should come just after you finish the mission in the cab company. You can pick up a handgun, riot shield, and grenades from this location, which you will need for this quest. You'll need to head to the police station in Central City. It's a good idea to stop by the nearby illegal safe house and use the weapon locker to grab the riot shield, handgun, grenade, and a shotgun if you missed them earlier. Then you can just jump down and use the back door to enter the police station. Cross through the parking lot and work your way around to find Dwayne near the armory. You'll have to give Dwayne a riot shield, a handgun, and a grenade. Then he'll ask for a shotgun. If you came prepared with these items, you can save yourself a lot of time. Otherwise, you'll have to find them around the area. Once that's all complete, he'll join you as a survivor and give you a hint to where the key is, but that's a little bit of a ways off. You'll have to progress to Chapter 5 and get the mission for Remotely Helpful. Complete this quote-unquote psychopath battle, and you'll get rewarded with the armory key for the police station. Now you can head back to the armory at the police station and pick up the tragic ending. I did try to see if you could get this early as Hunter in DLC 3, but unfortunately it's locked. You'll have to use the Chapter 4 chapter select, then do the side missions, and work through Chapter 5 for the psychopath battle. That's all of the tragic endings, and now you're one step closer to that sadistic Prestige Hound achievement. Whoever designed this achievement deserves all kind of divine retribution. Thanks for watching, everyone. A special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Your support goes a long way with helping the channel out. We're currently on a campaign to reach 1,000 supporters on Patreon, and every single dollar adds up. Otherwise, you can leave a super thanks on this or any one of my videos. I'm not picky. You can also become a channel member for some fun little emotes and a special badge during live streams. Fun fact, I never ban channel members. Heck, you can even subscribe to YouTube Premium. It helps me out, and it gives you an ad-free viewing experience. That's a win-win. If you like the Dead Rising content, you can check out the Dead Rising playlist, which features multiple video guides on how to rescue all of the survivors, and how to get all of the achievements for the Dead Rising series. This is hours of fun for the whole family. You can also like, comment, and subscribe for more Dead Rising 3 content coming. Thanks for watching.